Hey, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. I'm going back to the well here with a line. This is the, make your teeth all crooked so you don't look like a snaggletooth and have halitosis all the time. Makes it easier to floss, easier to date, and people actually don't mind riding in the elevator with you, irrespective of whether you're wearing the damn mask, right? So I talked about this a couple days ago on the 20th when it had pulled back here. Okay, it pulled right back to the 50-day moving average and was kind of working on this 1, 2, 3 top base with a rising support line here. So this is kind of the epitome, not perfect, but it's the epitome of a volatility squeeze looking for a breakout. And on something like this, the first entry, if you can get it, the first entry would be right there on the first move higher. So you'd be buying somewhere in here. Okay, so this is when I featured it. Now let's go back here. Okay, this would also be a good entry because for the same reasons. I didn't state that at the time, because I didn't see it at the time. But now I'm looking back at it, and I just want to point out this would also be a good entry, but it's a low risk entry because you know what has to happen in order for you to be wrong, and that is that the stock has to kind of break out of this range. So you're giving up or you're risking 4 or 5%. So if you bought here, okay, yay, oh my gosh, I'm making a gang of money. Oh, wow, I'm right. Woo! Okay, well, maybe tomorrow it'll go even higher, and not so much. And then finally you're back down here with the air let out of your tires, and then it sinks all the way here. Okay, so this is a case where, hey, a pretty good entry turns out to be a loser. However, think about it. What did I say at the outset? This would be a good entry. Well, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but if I didn't, I should have. This would have been a good entry for like an initial position, an early position. This is one where if you're a sprinter, you kind of get the guy with the gun shooting blanks kind of looking the other way just before he fires it, and then you get out of the blocks early. Then he fires the gun, and you're already up, 5 or 10 yards from everybody else. So this is literally like the false start entry that you didn't get called on. And so and what you're looking to do is get the stock, get in early, and then when it breaks out, you get more. And the reason you're not buying more right now is because you don't know what it's going to do, but you think you do. So you take a little position, a little starter position, a little probe, and it turns out the probe didn't work out. Okay, so what do? Move to another stock? No, you move to another day. You watch the stock. You keep watching it. Oh, broke out again. And then here we are now. And so now we're getting kind of a second test of this move higher. And so I would just say this. If the stock starts trading above 650 and stays that way, that would be a pretty good entry. If, on the other hand, it falls back, then you watch to see if it's holding. You watch to see if it's holding in the low 600, 610, something like that. And if it does, that's when you take the entry. It's a very similar entry to what could have been done back here. So anyway, that's all I got for you, members. I have a lot of things that I'm talking about with respect to trading, finding the right trades, getting in, and stuff like that. And by the way, if you're not a member and you want to see tonight's video, no problem. Hoodwink me. Go ahead and sign up for a trial, and then look at tonight's video, and then go ahead and cancel afterwards. I won't know it because I don't look at that kind of stuff. Though I will say we don't give infinite free trials. If you sign up, you need to stay for 30 days, so at least you get something out of it. Okay? Anyway, that's it. That's about as close to being a salesman as I